Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity, barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. We're up and running then. Now it's Gerrard. Aimed beyond the defence. Pacho goes sliding in. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists. From an insecure, hesitant spell, he's grown into a supremely confident and assured character.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Kadiolu. Gerrard. That has not gone well. Bellingham. And it's Gerrard. The most accurate pass. Silvestre scooting forward. And he's managed to get free. And he lines up a cross. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Xavi Alonso. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And he cuts out the supply. Gerrard. Rijkaard. Stojkovic. Looking for options for movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Some really good ball movement. Neymar. Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Hazard. And that is well cleared. They get a throw in. Ball's out, it'll be a throw in again. And he's managed to gift it back. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's made its way to him. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Bellingham with the delivery. And he gets rid in a hurry. That is a brilliant interception. And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Stojkovic. Now it's Hazard. Kadiolu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Gerrard. Kadiolu, he's got away, drills one in, and that was very necessary. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of the big chance! Hazard. Now it's Cruyff, and here's the chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. That'll be a throw-in. Rijkaard. And it's been played through. Oh, what has happened here? Cruyff! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Stojkovic conjures time and space where few can. Bellingham to Gerrard. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good take and a good... There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Cruyff! Oh, he got that all wrong.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Rijkaard.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Punched away. Santos are looking to go forward now. Gerrard. That has been slung wide. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was the first half.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 14. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 16.
So we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Short changes him with that pass. Played out to the left flank. DiMarco has the space to scheme. Has a look and place it forward. That's been cut out, well played. Gerrard, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Stojkovic. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most convincing of passes. Fermin, that's going wide left. Gerrard, and he was quick to react. Rijkaard, distributed tidily. And it's Neymar. Now it's Hazard. Fermin. DiMarco. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Now it's Cruyff. Well read, nice interception. Fermin with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shot, surely! Corner number 2 then. Deftly away. Santos have it back and can go again. And now a sudden chance to counter.
8.904 espectadores.
And he's making progress on the ball. Stojkovic. No, there's no going past him this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
There's the header! And that's in! The first significant strike. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Santos have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rijkaard calmly anticipates.
Might want to be careful there.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Into the last quarter of an hour. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Hazard.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Drogba. Oh, there's a probing ball. Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. Now it's Gerrard. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Stojkovic. That's a little off target. Rijkaard. Now it's Drogba. Schlotterbeck simply refused to be outdone there. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substituição no time do Santos.
The chance to pull further clear.
Camisa 8, camisa 9.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Santos are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Rijkaard has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Now it's Lopez. And it's Pedri. Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Camisa 13.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things already rolling.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Zanetti. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Oh, that's nice. Cross to the back post. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gerrard promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe! Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pelé. Mbappe, he's shifting through the... goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And this is Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Good running, strong, and... Pelé! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
So what can they come up with here? Beautiful thing! A finish of true class! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Always onto this. Benatia is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that has been slung wide. He's found a way past. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Vinicius Junior. And the counter is on. Now it's Torres. Knocks it out wide. Looking for the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Koundé. And now the breakaway. That is good alertness. Neymar. And it's Gerrard. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Impressive jump! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And he's managed to... Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that interception was most necessary. And that is the end of the first half. Manchester United are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. The second half is up and running. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. No, he's just misjudged that one. Marcelo. Bonucci. Nicely aimed pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, they can break here. He is through here. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! And again. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Mbappe. Marcelo. Inter Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's in plenty of space here. Defending of the desperate variety. Forced to go back. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Marcelo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Casemiro. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
306.
Marcelo. Azar. That's destined for the flank. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gerrard. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Vinicius Junior. Zanetti. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Marcelo. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Hazard. And it's Marcelo. And no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. Fernando Torres. And he's quick to return it. Hazard with the delivery. The referee has given a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
De Gea claims comfortably. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Zanetti in towards the back stick. And that has been cleared. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. He's picked his way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's got away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Inter Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And here's Hazard. Couldn't squeeze it through. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hazard, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, well measured. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Zanetti, and it's Neymar. And here's Zanetti. He's having a pop! And that is doing no harm at all.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
Number
movement on
22,
both benches.
Neymar. Number 4, Gerrard. Number 11,
Rijkaard.
Fernando
Stojkovic.
Torres. Coming on the field.
It's
Number
been slipped
10,
through.
Stojkovic.
Pele.
Number 13,
Chouameni.
Mateus. Number
good.
7.
The end. Time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I think Mikel Merino is going to have a busy game in the middle of the park, Peter. He's a real footballer and not necessarily a midfield minder, but he can go box to box and be the team's most prolific passer. He really is an all-action player, and I expect we'll be seeing quite a bit of him.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Dembele. Hazard. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Neymar. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Mendes calmly anticipates. Rijkaard. Zanetti. Now it's Forlan. And he's quick to return it. Oh, easy pickings there. And the through ball. Chance, surely, and again. And it's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Merino.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that's played in low. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And it's Merino.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Drills one in. Now it's Cruyff. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Gerrard. Now it's Merino. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Zanetti. Great ball if he can get there. He's under a lot of pressure there. Delivers the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's Forlan! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. Neymar! And no mistake. Manchester United are back on level terms. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Manchester United restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Cannavaro. Forlan is herring after that one. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he welcomes it in. Shapes to shoot! Oh, good finish! And they've got their lead back. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cruyff. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cruyff. He can run onto that. And this is Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Nice interception, well timed. Gerrard. Oh, that's superb. And it's Neymar. Manchester United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And here's Hazard. Now it's Marino. Can he get onto this? It's a promising position. And that has been cleared. Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Hazard. Hazard looking for options for movement. Silvestre gets into a good position. Gerrard.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Forlan. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Mendes. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? Can he finish? That's the end of the first 45. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Contatti subito il più vicino membro dello staff.
So we're off again.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Dembele, and that interception was most necessary. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's Dembele. Nuno Mendes. Dembele. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, shooting chance! Hazard. Oh, good read. Neymar. Oh, played right into his path. He's in one-on-one, and the shot! Rijkaard. Gerrard. Nuno Mendes. That has ended up in no man's land. Benatia. And it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Dembele. Manchester United really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Gerrard. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Zanetti gets a foot in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Cruyff. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neymar.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Neymar. And he can clear it away. Just eases him off the ball. Gerrard.
Manchester United may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Forlan going after that. He's had it taken off him. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nuno Mendes. Oh, it's Dembele. Merino. That's an excellent interception. Neymar. Hazard. And Neymar. And this is Cruyff. Can he get it through? Taken back almost at once. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gerrard. Well seen, saw that coming. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Half an hour gone in the second half. Hazard.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that's gone loose. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, it's Dembele. And this is Cruyff. This looks... It's Neymar! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Forlan. And this is Dembele.